It may surprise you, but regularly eating the wrong type of nuts can increase your risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 48%, especially for seniors. This figure comes from research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, which tracked participants over several years. Here's the alarming part. Some of the most common nuts found in kitchen cabinets can quietly raise blood pressure, trigger inflammation, block arteries, and even worsen cognitive decline. Yet many seniors consume them believing they are healthy. One particular nut, whose name we'll reveal later, is linked to high levels of a toxic substance that, when eaten frequently, can damage the liver, kidneys, and brain. You likely already have it in your snack jar. It's often praised by low-carb dieters, but it may be silently harming aging bodies. Don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, you'll find a complete guide to nut consumption, including which nuts are safest, best for heart and brain health, and which ones you should avoid entirely. Make sure you watch until the end to uncover the hidden dangers of the single most harmful nut, a risk few people talk about. Before we dive in, hit like, subscribe for more content like this, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Now let's explore 4 types of nuts seniors should be eating. Fourth, almonds, the bone-strengthening powerhouse. Almonds are among the best foods for aging bodies due to their high calcium and vitamin E content, both essential for strong bones. As we get older, bones become more porous and fragile, making fractures more dangerous. Natural bone loss accelerates after 65, but just a quarter cup of almonds per day provides roughly 97 milligrams of calcium, helping to slow this process. Almonds also supply magnesium, a mineral many seniors lack. Magnesium helps transport calcium to the bones instead of letting it harm arteries. Their heart-healthy monounsaturated fats help reduce LDL cholesterol, lowering cardiovascular risk, which rises with age. A daily serving of 15 to 20 almonds, preferably raw or dry roasted without salt, is ideal for seniors. Almonds are also high in fiber, around 3.5 grams per serving, which supports digestion and can prevent constipation, a common issue among older adults. Studies from Tufts University have shown almonds can help prevent oxidative damage in brain cells as we age. For maximum antioxidant benefits, choose almonds with their skins on, as the flavonoids in the skin work with vitamin E to double their protective effects. Warning: almonds can be a choking hazard for seniors with swallowing difficulties, so chew thoroughly before eating. Third, walnuts, the brain-boosting nut. Walnuts are an outstanding food for cognitive health, and their brain-like shape is fitting. They are the richest source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, alpha-linolenic acid, among common nuts, crucial for seniors because omega-3s support neurotransmission and maintain healthy brain cell membranes. Seniors who ate just 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in cognitive speed and mental flexibility. Research in the Journal of Nutrition suggests that walnuts' unique polyphenols may help slow neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia by crossing the blood-brain barrier and reducing inflammation in neural tissues. Walnuts also contain melatonin, which naturally declines with age and can contribute to sleep problems. Eating a handful of walnuts before bed may improve sleep quality. Their combination of arginine, which supports blood vessel function, and polyphenols, which reduce oxidative stress, also benefits heart health. Walnuts can even enhance the effectiveness of blood pressure medications by keeping arteries flexible. For best results, store walnuts in the fridge to protect their delicate oils from going rancid. Eating 7 to 9 halves per day is recommended, and cracking them yourself can help maintain fine motor skills. Don't be put off by the naturally slightly bitter taste of walnuts. In fact, this bitterness signals the presence of powerful antioxidants. Next, pistachios are excellent for managing blood pressure. Among the health benefits of nuts for seniors, pistachios are often underrated, particularly for supporting healthy blood pressure. They are low in salt and rich in potassium, about 285 milligrams per serving, making them a smart snack choice. This mineral balance is especially important for older adults, as it helps the kidneys avoid retaining excess salt. pistachios may even reduce systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, similar to some prescription medications but without side effects. Pistachios also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids that protect against age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in people over 60, by supporting the macula in the eye. Seniors can enjoy the satisfying crunch of pistachios without the risk of harming their teeth or gums, which can sometimes happen with harder nuts. The vibrant green and purple hues of pistachios are not just visually appealing. They also contain antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, slowing the aging process throughout the body. These nuts are practical for older adults as their shells help prevent overeating and encourage mindful eating, which can be calming and stimulate cognitive function. The act of shelling pistachios naturally slows consumption. According to the International Journal of Obesity, the empty shells provide a visual cue that helps seniors control their intake. For those with arthritis, half-opened pistachios are easier to manage while still offering the same benefits. Aim for about 49 pistachios per day, roughly 1 ounce, unsalted or lightly salted. For the 25% of Americans over 65 who are diabetic or pre-diabetic, the 3 grams of fiber per ounce can help regulate blood sugar levels. Now let's talk about Brazil nuts, which support thyroid health. We highlight Brazil nuts first because thyroid function is crucial for healthy aging, but is often overlooked. Just one nut provides 96 micrograms of selenium, 137% of the daily requirement, making Brazil nuts the richest natural source of selenium. Many thyroid disorders in older adults go undiagnosed because symptoms are often mistaken for normal aging. Selenium plays a vital role in activating thyroid hormone, which regulates energy, metabolism, and mood. Beyond the thyroid, the fatty acids in Brazil nuts help preserve myelin, the protective sheath around nerve cells that tends to degrade with age. Maintaining myelin may help seniors keep reflexes, reaction times, and cognitive processing sharp. Selenium in Brazil nuts is organically bound, making it easier for the body to absorb than synthetic supplements. Because of their potency, only a few Brazil nuts are needed to gain benefits, and their rich, creamy flavor makes even small amounts enjoyable. However, seniors should limit intake to 1 or 2 nuts per day, as excess selenium can be harmful. Choose nuts still in their shells, which preserves nutrients, and store them in the fridge to prevent spoilage due to their high fat content. Brazil nuts also contain fiber and natural oils that support healthy digestion, which can be particularly helpful for seniors dealing with constipation. Many older adults often turn to less nutritious snacks, but Brazil nuts offer a natural, sweet, and buttery alternative. Emerging research suggests that antioxidants in Brazil nuts may slow the shortening of telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes that normally shrink with age, potentially slowing cellular aging. For adults over 65, these nuts are an ideal choice. In the next section, we will cover nuts that some seniors may want to avoid or consume with caution. Their combination of arginine, which supports blood vessel function, and polyphenols, which reduce oxidative stress, also benefits heart health. Walnuts can even enhance the effectiveness of blood pressure medications by keeping arteries flexible. For best results, store walnuts in the fridge to protect their delicate oils from going rancid. Eating 7 to 9 halves per day is recommended, and cracking them yourself can help maintain fine motor skills. Inflammatory trigger number 4. Peanuts. Although widely consumed, peanuts can pose several risks for older adults. First, it's important to know that peanuts are not true nuts. They are legumes grown underground. This makes them prone to mold and aflatoxins, toxic compounds produced by certain molds that can damage the liver and increase cancer risk with frequent consumption. As we age, our body's ability to detoxify declines, making these risks more significant. Peanuts also contain proteins that may trigger inflammatory responses in some individuals, even without a true allergy. This low-grade inflammation can worsen joint pain, cardiovascular strain, and cognitive decline, conditions already more common in older adults. Additionally, most Americans consume more omega-6 fatty acids than anti-inflammatory omega-3s, and peanuts are high in omega-6, further contributing to inflammation. Many seniors are not warned about the interaction between peanuts and blood thinners like warfarin due to vitamin K content. Commercial peanut butters often contain added hydrogenated oils, salt, and sugar, which can exacerbate cardiovascular strain. With 63% of American seniors suffering from hypertension, even natural peanut butter may increase blood pressure. Poor storage can lead peanuts to go rancid, producing harmful free radicals. Dry roasting, common in commercial processing, generates acrylamide, a compound linked to cognitive decline, raising concern for those monitoring memory health. Even if peanuts haven't caused noticeable issues before, replacing them with alternative nuts just a few days a week can reduce exposure to these harmful substances while still providing essential nutrients. Inflammatory trigger number 5. Cashews. Cashews carry hidden risks due to their high carbohydrate content and impact on blood sugar. With around 9 grams of carbs per ounce and lower protective fiber, they can cause significant blood sugar spikes. This is concerning as roughly 25% of adults over 65 have diabetes, and another 48% have prediabetes. Many seniors assume cashews are safe due to their positive reputation, and may consume them in excess without considering blood sugar effects. Their smooth, curved shape also increases the risk of choking, particularly for individuals with swallowing difficulties. Cashews are among the most commonly aspirated nuts in older adults. Nutritionally, cashews contain high levels of oxalates, which can reduce calcium absorption, a concern for those at risk of osteoporosis, and increase the risk of kidney stones, especially after age 60. Processing cashews further reduces their nutritional value. To remove urushiol, a toxic chemical also found in poison ivy, cashews undergo lengthy treatment. Many commercially available varieties are oil-roasted and heavily salted, adding harmful fats and sodium that can worsen blood pressure and cardiovascular strain. In the next section, we will cover nuts that some seniors may want to avoid or consume with caution. Their combination of arginine, which supports blood vessel function, and polyphenols, which reduce oxidative stress, also benefits heart health. Walnuts can even enhance the effectiveness of blood pressure medications by keeping arteries flexible. For best results, store walnuts in the fridge to protect their delicate oils from going rancid. Eating 7 to 9 halves per day is recommended, and cracking them yourself can help maintain fine motor skills. Certain compounds in some nuts can interfere with protein digestion, which is particularly problematic for seniors, who often struggle to absorb protein efficiently. Many people aren't aware of this. One factor contributing to weight gain in later life is the creamy texture of cashews, which can make them easy to overeat. Swapping cashews for walnuts or almonds on a regular basis offers a healthier alternative, providing superior nutritional benefits with fewer risks for aging bodies. Macadamia nuts, despite their rich flavor, present notable health concerns for older adults due to their extremely high calorie content, about 200 calories per ounce. As metabolism naturally slows with age, maintaining a healthy weight becomes more challenging. The high fat content of macadamias, roughly 22 grams per ounce, can further strain the gallbladder and trigger painful episodes in the 15% of seniors with asymptomatic gallstones. Additionally, macadamias are high in saturated fat, around 3 grams per ounce, which can elevate LDL cholesterol levels, a concern for many elderly individuals. The hardness and density of macadamias also pose a risk to oral health, especially for those with crowns, bridges, or weakened teeth, as enamel naturally deteriorates with age and calcium absorption declines. Cost is another factor. Macadamias are among the priciest nuts, which may lead budget-conscious seniors to buy cheaper varieties that could be improperly stored and prone to harmful oxidized fats. Many commercially available macadamias are oil-roasted and salted, further reducing their nutritional value and increasing the risk of overeating due to their rich, buttery taste. While some seniors consume macadamias believing they support heart health, research on nut benefits often excludes or downplays the effects of high-fat nuts like macadamias. In contrast, pistachios offer a stronger nutritional profile suited to the needs of aging bodies, making them a safer and healthier alternative. Pine nuts are another nut that can be particularly troublesome for seniors. They contain compounds that interact with over 60% of common prescriptions, potentially reducing drug effectiveness or causing harmful side effects. This is especially critical for medications frequently prescribed to adults over 65, such as statins, certain antidepressants, and blood pressure medications. Yet, many doctors and pharmacists do not warn patients about these interactions, which is a significant concern. Pine nuts can also cause pine nut syndrome, leaving a bitter metallic taste that can last for weeks. While it may seem minor, this taste alteration can reduce appetite and nutrition, which has been linked to substantial weight loss in up to 42% of affected individuals. This syndrome appears more common in older adults due to changes in taste receptors and detoxification pathways that occur with aging. Additionally, pine nuts are high in polyunsaturated fats, which can oxidize quickly, producing inflammatory compounds, problematic for seniors already dealing with conditions like arthritis. Their small size and slick texture also increase the risk of aspiration, particularly for older adults who have difficulty swallowing or experience dry mouth from multiple medications, a common issue affecting over 70% of seniors. Pine nuts also contain enzyme inhibitors that can further impair protein digestion, and their high-calorie content can exacerbate weight management challenges. Emerging research even suggests that certain chemicals in some pine nuts may accelerate age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss among the elderly. For these reasons, it's advisable for individuals over 65 to avoid cashews, macadamias, and pine nuts. Choosing the right nuts can significantly impact health, vitality, and brain function in later years. Remember, small, consistent dietary adjustments can yield substantial long-term benefits. Now it's your turn. Have you noticed changes in your health from adding or avoiding specific nuts? Which nut has made the biggest impact on your life? Share your experiences in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Processing cashews further reduces their nutritional value. To remove urushiol, a toxic chemical also found in poison ivy, cashews undergo lengthy treatment. Many commercially available varieties are oil-roasted and heavily salted, adding harmful fats and sodium that can worsen blood pressure and cardiovascular strain. In the next section, we will cover nuts that some seniors may want to avoid or consume with caution. Their combination of arginine, which supports blood vessel function, and polyphenols, which reduce oxidative stress, also benefits heart health. Walnuts can even enhance the effectiveness of blood pressure medications by keeping arteries flexible. For best results, store walnuts in the fridge to protect their delicate oils from going rancid. Eating 7 to 9 halves per day is recommended, and cracking them yourself can help maintain fine motor skills.